50 years after the final Harry Potter book, Harry Potter is now headmaster of Hogwarts, ready to usher in a brand new generation of witches and wizards. My name's Radio Mike, and together with my friend Sam Garlep, we're reading every chapter of my Harry Potter fanfiction from when I was 13. This is book 4 in that series. Welcome to Harry Potter and the Phantom Farter. Lower Morris, everyone. Welcome to Harry Potter and the Boys, a fan fiction podcast by me, Radio Mike. Two guests, Sam Garlep as always, but Jackie Haddon is joining us at the desk.
Yay.
Wow,
That goes wild.
what an amazing turnout it is today here at the Harry Potter and the Boys Stadium. Sam, what's your game plan?
We're going to go out in the first half and we're going to shock them. We're going to shock them because we're all going to go into the front half.
Okay, yeah.
Leave our defence wide open.
Jackie, game plan for your team.
We just want to play a real good, solid game.
Yeah.
You know, maybe poke a few eyes out. We'll see how we go.
Okay, wow. So we've got an aggressive game here.
Yeah. And Mike, obviously, there was a big suspension during the week with one of your players. Do you want to talk about that?
Yep. So we lost one of my vocal cords in the top of the show when I had a little bit of a voice crack.
We did.
So that was a little bit embarrassing.
Yeah. And you've never said at the desk before. You said, "Oh, we've got two guests at the desk." We don't have it. It really threw me. We don't have a desk.
Sometimes when I intro this pod, I get so into a character that I just I'm like, what's a funny... What is a way that I could start this that's unique?
It's world building.
It's world building because now for the whole episode, I feel like we're going to feel like we're at a desk, like we're live.
And we're at a stadium. I'm now picturing...
Yeah, we're commentating a sports game.
If you ever watch Australian rules football...
Yeah.
After the game, especially or at halftime, they do have a desk up near the back of the stadium.
Often Gary Lyon, of the red-headed guy with long hair.
And people go in the background after go, like thumbs up.
Yeah.
You know, so now I feel like we're 100 feet in the air.
Yeah, yeah. And
breeze at our backs,
and
which is because the aircon's on.
It is good, Jackie. It's great to have you. And you were obviously on the Patreon as well. Patreon.com/Harry Potter and the Boys. 15 extra minutes each week of some of the most unfiltered, fucked up shit you could ever hear.
I still can't believe I did that.
Yeah, I know. Me too. And that's all available on Patreon. How, Jackie, as a periphery member of the team...
No need, just brush over it.
First of all,
periphery.
What is your experience of... We did the merch shoot a few weeks ago. Talk us through, what was your experience of that? Because we haven't heard it from you.
So I'd just like to clarify on the periphery that I'm sort of like an intern here.
Yeah?
Yeah. Can we maybe turn the camera... So for patrons who are watching, maybe we'll turn it and just slightly cut out half of Jackie.
Yeah, just so she's only half.
No,
in.
but I rebuked that. I rebuked that at the time.
I think periphery is a good term. I still think it's a suitable term.
Fine. I'm like a cameo.
Yeah.
You know, like a special guest.
Like a Michael Richards kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he became quite a foundational role on that show, as we talked about when we did the merch photo shoot.
And just like Michael Richards, I'm also not allowed to go to the Laugh Factory. And
why would you want to go there? It's a bloody laugh factory at the desk right now. Thank you. So yeah, merch photo shoot though.
Merch photo shoot.
What did you think?
It was good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bloody
Bit of
loved it.
Thank God You're Here. We played a bit of Thank God You're Here.
Yeah, I like playing Thank God You're Here. You're really good at it.
Yeah,
as
we
well.
do a good Thank God You're Here.
You figured out the structure. You condensed the show into about 3 minutes.
Yeah. And I've always said that. It should only be 3 minutes. The show. Too long.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Thank
blah,
God
blah.
You're on TikTok.
There we
That's
go.
what it should be called.
Wow.
Micro Thank God You're Here.
But I now, after us doing that, just every time I do watch Thank God You're Here and the judges at the end, that's still my favourite part.
10 out of 10 rad.
Why is the funniest part just the...
Well, you're a school...
Well done.
You're a school teacher. You schooled all of us in comedy.
A+,
10 out of 10.
A double plus.
A plus. Yeah.
A triple plus.
And straight to detention. 10 out of 10.
I got to send you detention for some of the stuff you said in that. It was too funny.
But 10 out of 10.
A+.
All right. Thank you, Shane Jacobson. And we're going to a break back right after this.
You were a scuba diver in that. You've dived straight to the bottom of the pool and sprung straight back up. 10 out of 10. Well done.
You went to the bottom of the sea, but you did not
you're at the
feel
top
any of the pressure.
Yeah, but you're at the top of your game.
All right, let's do 3 more. One each. Okay, so Jackie, do one for... And there's no ego here.
There's no scene.
Do one for if the character was a... I don't know, what's something interesting? Was a president. A president
wow.
of a country.
Well done. Well done. You know, you might not have stolen the election, but you've stolen our heart.
Oh, yeah. All right, Sam.
Oh, my God.
You do one for... Okay, the character was a flower picker. That's tough. All right, ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Oh my God. Amazing job. The flowers in your shop are dead, but you truly blossomed on that stage. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
I don't want to do one because yours were really good.
No,
I can't do one.
We have to do one.
We have to
do one.
Okay. It's going to be bad,
Jackie,
though.
what's one we can do?
Yours is they played the character of the Pixar lamp.
Oh, oh God. Okay.
And not just because there's a lamp behind you.
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
They were the Pixar lamp. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
All
okay.
right. Yeah.
Bang!
Oh, wow. Well done. You know, the Pixar lamp jumps on the eye and crushes it. I've got tears coming out of my eyes, but the tears of laughter. 10 out of 10. Well done.
You lit up the stage like a lamp.
Wow.
And
Wow.
and yours, I was the president one. Like you made an assassination attempt. You failed, but you took your shot and or something like that. And 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
Wow. Do you think the listeners care about this? I think it's so funny.
so funny.
I'd
I
do
feel
a
like we
whole
should film
podcast
it.
of this.
Yeah. I wonder. I really hope it is because it's really fun to think of.
Yeah.
So hopefully
It's funny to listen to, even with no context.
Yeah. Shit.
The other thing I think we should ask Jackie in this is, again, I don't want to say the magic word, but you have been a periphery member of the show.
Fucking hell.
So you've done maybe 6-ish episodes, I reckon, over the years. And
I reckon more
okay, but I'm curious, like,
from the wiki.
do you remember the last? Yeah, someone will log that on the
Someone will
wiki.
log it on the wiki.
Do you remember the last one you did at all? Because I think the last one you did, I was going overseas and you were really sick and you were pretty out of it. Do you remember I came to your
Yeah,
house?
I was really sick.
Yeah, and you really pushed through. Well, but
Yeah,
I
I was
don't really
coughing a
remember what we were talking about on that.
Was that when you had swine
They're
flu?
all- I got to tell you that the only things that are coming to mind is I'm like Hagrid's dick, Snape's
Yeah.
balls. Like I feel like they're all kind of
That's like
Similar.
every. I wake up thinking about that
Harry's
every
a
day.
pervert.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. And so did you, I guess, what is your understanding of where the story is currently at from your own private reading of the book, which I assume you're doing?
I absolutely did
Yeah.
reading. That's why I was up so late. last night.
Yeah.
True.
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't know whether to. We were going to mention this. We had a group text seeing when we were organising this for.
Yeah.
We're doing it this morning, and Jackie messaged back at 2:41 a.m.
Wow.
But then your message then came through at 5:41 a.m.
Oh, so 3-hour response time.
But you're up in the morning. You're still up, and you're already
What were you
up.
doing at that time? Yeah.
So the
Where were you?
And well, that's-
through all of this.
Well, and then I was asleep for both of them because I
Look
was
at
then
you.
up.
We're up doing stuff. You're just
But
snoozing
then I
away.
was up at like 7:40,
Yeah,
8
okay.
o'clock, which I feel like if they're the three bears,
Yeah.
you know,
You're the just right.
I was the just right.
Yeah, yeah.
You were
And-
up too late. You're up too early. I was just right.
What were you doing at 2:40?
So I'm just the baby bear
well,
on this podcast.
essentially, yeah. We say that about you.
Yeah.
We have
Yeah.
a group text without you.
Yeah.
That's a merch. It's a picture of all
baby
three of
bear.
us.
Yeah.
Sam's got baby bear. big bear.
You're the mama bear, Mike.
Am I the mama bear?
Yeah.
Custom Harry Potter and the boys bibs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute. Okay, but well, what?
Can we
now back to the question?
Jackie's
what were
podcast
you
can
doing?
we call me Daddy Bear? Anyway.
So The Sims did a major update yesterday.
Oh wow!
All my mods broke. So there's a website where they have a spreadsheet of every mod that exists and what the status is of them, if they've been updated, if they're broken. And I was trying to build a spreadsheet and code it to auto update with the status from that website. So I was trying to hack the mainframe.
That's a huge to be up
Wow.
to. And
I did not.
That's a job. I don't know why.
I would not have guessed. I honestly would not have guessed
No,
that
you
was
could
what you were going
never
to
have
I thought
say.
I was at a bar or something.
yeah,
I
I
did.
thought you
I
were
had
like, oh, it's just
friends.
down.
I
yeah.
literally was like, wow, oh my God, Jackie's going to be so hungover for this podcast.
I think we've talked about this before,
I
but
failed,
it
so
might
I'm
not
pretty
have been,
upset.
something came up on the computer.
it might not have been on this pod, but you got like a mod that was it everyone is naked mod or was it a different mod? Like
No,
what?
no, it's called Wicked Whims.
Yeah, what was that?
This is for The Sims.
It's for The Sims. It's basically... I'm not going to sugar it. It's a porn mod.
Oh, okay, yeah,
So
that's
the
what.
Sims they fuck. Like,
Wow, The
Yeah.
Sims fuck.
Who's
Yeah.
doing this mod?
'Cause you-
Everyone, it's one of the most popular.
But who
Oh,
makes it? Who's at home going? You know what? I'm gonna mod fucking into this.
I reckon they make so much money. It's like
Yeah, true.
Their name's Turbo Driver, and there was a big drama lately because people were sending like The Sims updates every now and then, and
Yeah.
whenever they update, the mods break, and the Wicked Whims mod broke, and people were sending death threats to the
To
maker of this mod
Turbocharger.
to be like, hurry up and update it.
Wow.
Oh my
And
God.
it's like, how badly do you need your porn mod
Your
for The
Sims porn,
Sims that
yeah.
you're willing to threaten someone?
Because The
And he
Sims.
didn't respond to me.
It's yeah.
Because is it like, because usually on The Sims, if you don't have that mod, don't they like fuck under the covers, right?
Yeah, they woohoo.
So this one like lifts not only lift the covers off, but where there's detail and not that I don't care.
Yeah. And it's like,
Because Mel plays The Sims, and I don't know if she has this mod. I'm going to ask her.
Let her know.
I'll let her
It's-
know about it.
It's fun. It makes it a lot more interesting. They've also got like drugs mod and like alcohol and like they can. I just made it like to an adult thing. There's like. Anyway,
Could you get like serial killer mod and like
Yeah.
have a sim that's a serial killer?
Yeah.
That'd be a cool little.
extreme violence mod?
Yeah.
I just assumed that was part of it.
I guess this podcast is a Harry Potter mod. Like the fanfic is a mod of Harry Potter. Don't you reckon? In a way.
Yeah, you have to update it every few weeks.
Yeah.
You have to download an update.
We get death threats
Yeah.
constantly
Yeah.
from
Sorry
Jackie.
about that.
Well, I was up at 5:41 because
You've been getting up early.
I'm up at 5:30.
Doing what?
I'm just old. I wake up, I really have to pee, and then I feel no urge to go back to bed.
But like, what spreadsheet are you working on?
I actually do have a few spreadsheets. I have
Yeah?
everyone I've ever met.
No.
Have you seen that?
no.
Are you on it?
No.
I would hope.
If
so.
Yeah, I
you're
hope
not,
you
if you're
got
not on it,
Do we do a live check?
Do they have ratings? How does it work?
No, it's just if I've met you, you're on the spreadsheet.
This is a real
Do you want
So
me
if
to-
you're-
hang on, you guys chat. I'll
Mike's
just
at
look
an
it up.
industry event and someone's like, oh, hey, Mike. And you're like, who is that? And they're like,
Yeah.
Joel, we met it. Da da da. And then he's like, hang on,
yes.
pull the spreadsheet up.
Oh yes, your number 9678.
Calls everyone by their bro number.
I have a massive gripe with this spreadsheet because,
Yeah, you need to add more details.
but like everyone he's ever met, you can't feasibly.
Okay, I'm gonna hope you're on it because I've just searched your name and it's got Ebony, Jackie Hutton's friend with red hair.
That's good. I'm gonna let her know that. That's nice.
Yes,
didn't
you
know
are.
you meant-
You are.
What's your describer and what number is she and what have you described her as?
Oscar, who did our merch, met him at Jackie's place once.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Shanna, your old housemate,
Yeah. Shana.
used to live with Jackie Hutton.
Now, is this weird? Are you thinking this is so weird that they're on this list or not?
No, I'm impressed.
Yeah.
You
but-
didn't see me though.
Yeah.
No, you are on it.
No,
You are.
we need. Yeah, but
What's my
Jackie
description?
Hutton, friend from comedy.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's nice. Did you just
okay.
update that?
No, that's always been it. But there's no numbers anymore because I've just alphabetized it. But there's
Yeah.
I haven't updated in a while, but
Some people are redacted.
No,
You
it's
got redacted.
no, it's people whose name I don't remember, but I know
'cause
I met them.
You can't see it on. They're a complete
They're black cells.
black spot,
No,
and
okay.
that's Diddy, Kanye.
You'll know this one. This guy here.
I'm
is-
getting a phone call from Mel.
Oh,
Maybe
do
I'll.
you want to take it? Okay. All right, well, maybe we should. Do we pause down or do me and Jackie just talk? Do you have like a show at the festival next year before we get into the fanfic?
No show at the festival next year. Last year took it out of me. It was because also Comedy Republic, that's like our Christmas is comedy festival.
Yeah. Yep.
Biggest time of year. Like last year we did 40
Sam.
something shows.
Ho ho ho!
I'm responsible for marketing all of them.
Oh, yeah.
So
Sure.
it's like it's always funny when we get an email. It's like, oh hey, can we get some more marketing done for this? And like, can Comedy Republic assist with marketing? Like, it's just me.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm all of it. Like,
And so what, like, if they said that, what would be like this is out of curiosity, what would be an actionable thing you could do within that week to like market a show? Just out of like,
EDM stories.
okay, which is EDM is
like a email, like email
electronic
It's like
digital
bondage.
marketing? I guess so.
no, that's
sorry.
BDSM.
Oh,
Like we just play some like house music.
oh yeah, I forgot.
bit of Avicii.
I forgot EDM is actually something. Yeah. Whoops.
Yeah, cool. Okay. Nice.
Yeah, stories or like I'd make a clip. Clippus of someone.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Nothing.
Okay. Well,
Cool.
should we do the double F while I've
Yeah,
got you
Yeah.
before you guys go?
Oh yeah, yeah.
The
yeah.
double F.
Yeah. The fanfic. Yeah.
Yes. Well, yeah. Sorry, industry term.
This was the. We were just doing the double C.
That was the chit chat.
The chit chat.
Now we're
Right.
doing the double F, the
Double
fanfic.
F, okay.
But they can sometimes the double F and the double C can, you know, you're not actually sure anymore.
And then then you go on to then we got to tangents and chit chat and
yeah, yeah.
And we've had people. We've had people initially in the first season
Yeah.
or two.
Yeah.
Really complain about the chit chat.
Anti double C, A double C,
Yeah.
A triple C.
A triple C.
And then did we have
Oh,
a
no,
recent
double C.
complaint along those lines?
There's
There's a lot of
ACCC
complaints.
as
Yeah,
well.
they've complained to the A triple C
yeah.
about the A double C. Yeah. Now, I guess Sam, Jackie is unfamiliar with where the story's at, so I think your job you've got 60 seconds. I'm going to have a timer.
Oh no.
You have to explain to Jackie as much information about the book so far, because we're at chapter 10 of book 4. Okay. So your 60 seconds starts right now.
Okay, this is the fourth book. It's called Harry Potter and the Phantom Farter. And it is kind of loosely based on the Phantom Menace Star Wars. So there's a character called, not Dobby, but called Gobby. And it's actually basically Jar Jar Binks. But it's like a house, kind of like a house. It's called a house, whatever the fuck. What now?
You've got 40 seconds
And
left.
there's something like a master who's someone.
You got time.
And then they've been warned not to go to Hogwarts, but then they were just like, oh, fuck it, we'll just go. They spent about 4 chapters not being able to understand Gobby because when you look at Gobby, you vomit and all that.
Because he's so ugly.
He's so ugly.
Yes.
20 seconds.
Then they've got to Hogwarts, and instead of the Whomping Willow, there is the Humping Hillow, and it's
Yes.
a hill that's
Yes, of
alive
course.
that humps people and
course.
hurts them. And I actually don't know anything else that's happened.
Okay, so now we're in the Great Hall. Come on, we've got 5 seconds. And it's like the first opening night ceremony, sorting ceremony, and there's some new teachers. That was 60 seconds.
Well done. Well done, boys. You know, you didn't have much time, but what you did there, you spun some magic up for us. Well done. 10 out of 10. You know, you might have been talking about Gobby, but that did not suck. Well done. Well done.
Great podcast, guys. End the podcast now.
So
Wow. That was...
we pick up at chapter 10, Jackie. Last chapter, we were introduced to the new potions master for this year, Fuckster Fungorius, and his son, Fuckety Duckety Doc, who is a wannabe rapper.
I forgot about that.
But we're picking up with a new staff announcement, I believe. And what's funny about Fuckster Fungorius and Fuckety Duckety Doc?
Nothing, it just reminds me of someone from high school.
So I'm the voice of Fuckety Duckety Doc, and yeah, but
I'm just laughing at... Sorry, and as Jackie's about to read off the iPad. Again, every week the iPad is in a different format, a different configuration.
Yeah, I can't
sometimes
really
it's got a
make
case
my
on, sometimes it doesn't. Now it's in landscape.
Yeah.
Last time it was in portrait and
crazy.
Sorry, Jackie. This is you didn't come here for this.
Well, Jackie, Sam, you do this bit. Tell Jackie how we usually start.
All right, Jackie. Mike usually tells me, but I'm going to tell you. No, we usually start by reading.
No, because if I'm ever away, we discussed this last week. Next time
Mike
I'm away,
dies-
you two are
Yeah.
doing the podcast.
Yeah,
like
you're
without
training
me.
him up.
Yeah.
I can see this.
He's my
You're
apprentice.
Like grasshopper situation right now.
He's my putter. No,
Soon I'll grow into a mama bear.
you're my Padawan.
Yeah.
You know, like in Star Wars.
Yeah, and that kind of links back.
Don't turn to the dark side.
But I guess we have discussed, or like, you know, let's say me and Mike, who are running a podcast, have a massive blow up. And, you know, one of us continues the podcast without the permission of the other one. And then I would be continuing and I would sell the merch and then I'd probably do it with you.
Don't you think-
And that has no allegory to any like current podcast in the
it would be
landscape.
absurd if me and Sam had a falling out and Sam continued this podcast
With Mike's fan fiction.
Yeah, like to be fair, like the podcast is so centered around me. And then Sam's kind of on the periphery, I guess, in a way. So anyway, tell
All
Jackie.
right.
How
Yeah,
to
she doesn't know how to start. We start by reading the title of the chapter. Take it away, Jackie.
Usually I say, which is Sam. So you should do something.
Which is Sam?
No, but you'd say Jackie because it's Jackie.
Oh,
Do you want the job or not? A bit of effort, please.
Please vouch for me if you run into Mike.
Take it from the top.
If you run into Mike, please vouch for
So
me.
I've been looking at this guy, Sam Garleb. What's he like? I did a podcast with him once. He did not do anything right. And his mentor was right next to him helping him. He still funked it.
Yeah.
Jesus.
All right.
Okay.
We start.
Usually start
Is that what we say?
by reading.
We usually start by reading the title of the chapter, which is Jackie.
Take it away. Oh, I don't use. That's it. Optional.
Chapter 10. Lochy's surprise.
Ooh. We usually say. Ooh.
I wouldn't have said it like
No,
that.
we usually say. Ooh. So, what would
Oh,
you?
now you
no.
teach me.
Yeah, we're going to
This
teach
is like
you.
a human centipede type situation.
Read it again.
All right. Chapter 10. Lochy's surprise.
Ooh. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Wow. So this sounds interesting.
Yeah. Lochy, do you remember the character Lochy at all from your times reading it at all, Jackie?
Yeah, he's one of the boys.
Yeah. He is.
A really good guess. I mean, remembering. Lochy we've now confirmed, has a identical twin.
Gemini Jones, who you would remember
I
as
do.
one of the.
Boys.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, he's on the. Gemini is on the periphery. I'd
Yeah, he
say.
actually is,
I'm
yeah.
pretty sure even in the Harry Potter wiki and the boys
Doesn't he
wiki.
have blonde hair?
Yeah, but even in the wiki, it says Gemini Jones is on the periphery.
Oh, wow.
I think it says Gemini, Derek, Dimmy, and Harold are not officially part of the boys,
Yeah, okay.
but they are sometimes there.
You need a section on the wiki for peripheral characters.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put that on the wiki.
Put it on the wiki.
Okay.
New merch idea?
We've already had that idea.
Oh, peripheral.
True, we should sell a picture of your face with on the periphery.
But again, it's not fully
chopped off.
It's not fully centered.
I would buy that.
Yeah.
In fact, it's
And
like
you'll have to buy because Mike won't supply you with one. Even if you're part of it, you will not be supplied with one.
the actual print is like almost on the sleeve.
Yeah.
Like it's so periphery. Like people will look at it and think you're an idiot for wearing it, but you'll know the joke. And so,
And our other merch is still available to buy, by the way.
I think radiomike.com.au/merch.
Yeah, so please buy that.
Anyway, let's do Lochy's surprise. I hope it's a good surprise.
Wow.
Everybody laughed hysterically at Fuckity Duckity Doc, which was, side note, one of my favourite nursery rhymes,
Oh, yeah, true.
which was a disappointing reflection of the treatment of idiotuses. Idiotuses in society. Sorry, I'm such an idiotus.
Yeah.
Fuckity duckity dock is an idiotus.
And an idiotus
allegedly.
is,
an idiotic wizard.
yeah, but somehow it's kind of medically. No, not medical.
It's a diagnosable thing. I think it just means you can't do magic as well.
Okay.
You're a bit of
It's like you're a squib, but you know.
You can do magic. I think that is it. Put it on the wiki. Someone develop this.
Yeah, but we don't even know what it is.
Outsourcing the writing for this.
Outsourcing the law.
Can someone write the next book? With
J.K. Rowling, like, yeah, someone write some stuff on the wiki about Horcruxes. I'm not sure, but pop it in there.
If we ever do finish this podcast, I guess, or the books from the podcast, maybe someone should write a fan fiction of like us once we
podcast?
finish, like what happens
Where are
to
they now?
what happens to Mike, Sam, and Jackie after they finish reading the last ever. Harry Potter book.
That's true.
Like,
and
they
Ryan Shelton, because he's the only one of us with a page on the wiki.
Yeah.
Even though he's been on one episode, he has probably the most comprehensive page on the wiki.
Oh, man.
So put that on the wiki. Put a page on the wiki that's list of articles on the wiki by word count.
Okay.
I love that as like a conversation topper. Like, put that on the wiki and smoke it. Start saying that.
Okay. Paragraph 2.
Can I just, sorry, another tangent, another quick tangent. You know, like actual Wikipedia.
I've heard of it.
Sometimes they send the
That's
most.
an amazing website.
I donated to them once because they're so desperate for donations. And I'm like, you know what? I use Wikipedia a lot. I think it's a great resource. I'll chuck them some money. They send the most absurd emails since I donated like 5 years ago where they're like, you just get an email that's like, Michael, you deserve an explanation. That's the subject line. And it comes up on my phone. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
I'm
And then-
cheating on my wife.
it's just like, you don't know me well enough to send me an email.
Yeah.
And also you're an encyclopedia. You shouldn't be
Yeah.
sending emails like Michael, we've let you down this time. I'm
They
like,
should, they should be sending you an email like, did you know that the Nile is the longest river? They're just like,
find this
Yeah.
and more facts
Why-
at Wikipedia.
Why? Yeah. Why are they like kind of clickbaiting you, but also are they gaslighting
me,
you
yeah.
or guilting you? Like,
It's like, you know, sometimes you download an app and it's like it's a free app, but there's paid options, and the app will come up and be like, oh, did you know if you subscribe, you can get all of this? Do you want to subscribe? And then it says either yes, or then it's like, no, I do not want access to these amazing features.
No, I'm an idiot.
Yeah, it makes you feel stupid.
no, I'm a big dumb.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about that email subject line. Like, Mike, we've discovered you're a Wikipedia file, and you're like, no.
All right, paragraph 2. Let's see how we go.
Harry began speaking again as Fuckter Fongorius took his seat and Fuckety Duckety Dock was sat in a children's chair next to him.
Next to him.
Yep,
That
next
does
to
not
him.
say
Next
next
to
to
him.
him.
And then, Mike, are you going to read Fuckity Ducky Dock
Yeah.
lines?
Is that okay? Yeah. Of
course.
Usually Sam just, does exactly what you're doing now. Just shows me the, Okay.
I don't need much direction.
So this is Fuckety Duckety Dock. Yo, yo, yo. Yo, this ain't shit. This shit ain't see for me. That's as written.
And I guess, and in a way, even though Mike's mentoring me in his role, I guess I'm mentoring you in my role, and you're doing a great job.
Thank you. And then who do I mentor?
We'll get to that.
Listeners, you're doing a great
Really
job.
keep listening.
yeah.
Keep your ears open.
If you're still with us so far, you've done an amazing job.
Here we go. Paragraph 3.
40-minute mark.
Paragraph 3.
Most
Good luck
podcasts
editing
end at
this.
this point.
There's
but
no
we
editing.
are not
There isn't.
near ending. Sorry about that.
Now, with the potions role filled, it was very important to ensure we could fill the role of Defense Against the Dark Farts / Arts this year too. And I got thinking. I sat down. I thought. I turbated a couple of times.
This is Harry. Yeah.
I smoked one of my magic smoking papers, which I have definitely not smoked before tonight's ceremony, and I started thinking again, who could fill in? There have been so many amazing teachers in the post of Defense Against the Dark Arts, but Harry was cut off. As the doors to the great hall sprung open and a familiar face began panting and running up the aisle.
Who could this be? Oh, this is, I think this is you as well.
Oh, let Jackie do it. Do you want to do your best? Is it? Do your best like Jar Jar Binks kind. Have you seen Star Wars?
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe.
You seseemed really unconfident.
Because-
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
I think Jackie's eyes are saying what. Because if you don't look at it as Jar Jar Binks, if you read it, it does sound kind of racist.
Oh,
Yes.
does it?
Yes.
But if you're not really doing a good impression, it'll just... If you're not doing a really good impression of Jar Jar Binks, I think it sounds racist.
Yes.
But you do a great impression of Jar Jar Binks, so it's not racist.
I'll try a Jar Jar. I'm trying to
Okay,
remember.
yeah.
Stuff.
No, that's so
It's so
that was
hard.
closer to Palpatine. Like,
Yeah.
no, that you sound like
That's pretty
you
good.
sound like Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. No, I
don't really know
I think
either.
I'm
You
gonna
need
have
to
to
do
do
this.
it.
Oh,
But I get
and he
nervous.
literally says, Misa. That's all I can do.
Yeah.
But
I'm a bit embarrassed to do this in front of Jackie, but I'll just do it anyway.
you were going to make her do it.
Yeah, I know.
I was embarrassed to do it in front of Jackie.
Yeah.
But like, okay, Master Faxa, sir, Master Faxa. That's how you do it.
Okay.
Let's.
Yes, I see. It was Gobby, the house idiotus, and everybody in the school vomited instantly at the sight of his face. Fuxter Fongorius placed his hands on his forehead in embarrassment. Yes, Gobby.
Fuckster is American. You can do American. Have you seen?
Yes,
Simpsons?
Gobby, you're late.
Amazing.
Great.
You'll be punished for this later, Fuxter said. Please excuse my house idiotus, Harry. He can't get anything right.
Question.
Yes.
Did we know that Gobby was...
No, I think this is.
this is
this is a
revealing.
reveal.
This is a
because we knew Gobby and we knew Fuckstar, and we knew that Gobby worked for a magic family, but we didn't know that he was Fuxter Fungorius's house idiotus.
Okay, wow. So really, are we saying that Fuxter Fungorius and his son are kind of like the Malfoys, even though the Malfoys are in this?
I don't know.
Because Lucius...
Well, they do have a house idiotus. Yes,
it was Lucius and
true.
and Draco.
But Lucius wasn't a teacher.
Yeah,
So
but
that's
all
where
right.
we're getting into some interesting.
That's why you've put your own...
That's
your
why
own-
this is a mod.
Okay.
This is a Harry Potter mod.
Yeah.
I think this is you again now.
Oh,
you,
okay. Here is the pumpkin juice you asked for, Master Faxa, sir. Gobby.
Gobby said, handing a brown/orange liquid in a glass. Fuxter spat out the liquid. This isn't pumpkin juice, you liquidized shit.
No, just this is liquidized shit.
This is liquidized shit, Gobby. Did you accidentally shit in the cup instead of putting pumpkin juice in it like last time? Fuxter said.
I'm sorry, Master Faxa, sir.
Gobby said.
So
Also, some people vomit at the side of Gobby, but
Yeah.
maybe Fuxter's just used to it because they've been house related for so long.
So Gobby shat in a glass.
Yeah, because I think the
Gave
idea
it to
is
his master.
Gobby is so stupid that, you know, you're like, hey, get me some pumpkin juice. And he's like, okay. And then he's like, what was I doing again? Oh, yeah, I was shitting in this glass. And then he does it. But he's so forgetful. So you're like, Gobby, you bloody duffer.
easy
I've got to
mistake.
punish you, but it's all good, mate. It's that kind of relationship. like a dad and a cheeky son. Oh, wait, I got to punish you for mum. I don't tell mum.
Don't tell mum that you shit in the glass and I drank.
I won't tell him.
Okay.
Then, in front of the entire school, Fuxter simply raised his fist and smacked Gobby against the face.
Oh.
Fuckety Duckety Dock didn't even wince as though this was normal. Gobby, clearly in pain, trying not to cry. Go tend to my quarters, Gobby.
Okay. So
So it wasn't exactly the relationship you were describing, was it?
no, it was actually the complete opposite. Also, that's quite violent. I didn't like that, but I think
wrote it.
Lucius does this kind of thing to Dobster, Dobby,
The Dobster.
the Dob.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
It's sad but true. And then sometimes it's about making the audience confront these hard truths
Yes.
in our fictional societies.
Yes,
Wow.
and that is a level of critique that we haven't had from past / current guests on the show.
Hey, look, Jackie, just between you, like, I mean, if you could just tone it down a little bit. Because,
You don't be positive about Mike's writing, and
that's a big no-no.
That's a rule
The
on
big
the show.
no-no in our game.
all right, let's paragraph 11. I've been counting.
Incredible. Gobby ran out of the room. Harry smiled sheepishly and could be seen clearly taking an anxious puff of magic paper. Harry mouthed to all the students, what the fuck? But laughed.
So even Harry thinks this is absurd, but like all the shit that happens at this school, and Harry's like, fuck that guy.
And it's funny being the teacher or the headmaster and like, but you're buddying up to the students like, what the fuck is with these guys?
Yeah, as if he's got no control over it.
Yeah.
It's like off track slightly, but you ever see like when Biden was president, he'd always tweet like, someone needs to do something about this gun violence. like,
Yeah.
You're the president of
he's
the
like,
United
who's
States.
the president? I'd like to have a word with him.
What's his at? I'm going to tweet him right here.
Something needs to be done.
So Harry's like, someone's got to do something about this.
It's so funny.
And continued mentioning what just happened. Okay, so as I was just okay, I've got to say, what the fuck was that? Am I right, kids?
Does it say he was trying not to continue? He was trying not to mention what just happened. He's like, yeah, okay, so what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
Am I right?
Zero self-control.
Wow.
The boys were taken aback. Obviously, Gobby was a fucking moron, but he did not deserve to be treated that way and shamed in front of everyone.
That's true.
Keep it in private.
Yeah, keep that in front. That shouldn't happen only behind closed doors. Yeah.
Shame him in public.
That's an official Mike opinion.
No, it's not.
You think Mike's been mean to Sam on the pod? You
Oh,
should see
yeah.
what's the-
You know what? I don't
Write that
like
fan fiction.
I don't like some of the bullying of me on this pod. Someone's got to do something about this. Who's in charge of this
Who's
show?
in charge
Who
here?
is in charge of this podcast? They need to edit it out because this is not okay. If I could talk to the person who was in charge of this, I would have a strong words to them. Anyway, let's do paragraph 13.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm sure some people will be pleased that we have an expert in defense against, with no T, the dark fart slash arts in
Against.
post as professor this year, and Aurora from the ministry.
Or
No, but you wrote
Aurora.
you wrote an aurora. You didn't write
isn't
aurora.
it aura?
It's an aura.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, maybe
But
there's
they
a
have
new
an
thing.
Aurora.
Yeah,
they have an
aurora. There's a new
beautiful night.
Borealis.
Yeah.
This is my aurora, Borealis. I just thought that could be funny.
Borealis does sound like one of your character names.
Yeah.
Thank
Would
you.
you please make very welcome, but not too welcome, my main man, my partner in crime, my ultimate sex unit, Professor Blade Lockhart?
Oh, so that's
Blade
why it's
Lockhart.
Lockie's surprise, maybe?
Guys,
Jackie's nodding.
I
like,
just turned the
get
aircon
it.
off, but I'm going
It's
to turn it back
really
on.
hot, yeah.
I'm going to turn it back on.
I'm assuming he's related to the other Lockhart.
Well, Lockie is Lockie Lockhart.
And
Blade-
Gemini is...
Gemini Jones.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
But Blade is Lockie's adoptive father.
Lockie Lockhart. Is that his name in the original?
No.
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 There's no
Who's Lockhart in the original?
There
Gilderoy
is
Lockhart.
Gilderoy.
But
They're
he's not.
related.
Well, he has never been really mentioned in this.
I assume they are. I've always... So you're playing my role really well because I've assumed they're related. Gilderoy Lockhart.
I think you've
Blade Lockhart.
assumed that in the
Grandson.
past.
Yeah.
They got to be.
Well,
That's right. I assumed it first. Sam heard it. Now he's...
copied.
Yeah, I'm copying you. Yeah.
Everybody gasped in excitement. A real-life Aurora would be joining the staff this year to teach them. This is exactly what the students wanted. Lockie gasped even louder.
oh, I love that. It's three. He was so loud, it
Yeah.
sounded like three people.
Yeah, it did.
A chorus of
A
gasps.
chorus of gasps.
Lockie, you didn't tell us your dad was teaching us this year. What the fuck, man? Haha, you're crazy, Tom said, slapping Lockie on the back of the head.
You're crazy. I wouldn't.
I feel like people used to do that.
Yeah, you're crazy.
They hit you right across like just the
Yeah.
back of the scone.
Yeah, my Greek mum.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
It's just Greek things. Ow, said Lockie. You hurt me?
There's a question
No,
mark.
I think it's yeah, I think it's supposed to be. You hurt me.
Yeah, but
it has a question
You wrote
mark.
as you hurt me.
Oh, okay. I think it's supposed to be like the joke of that is, if you don't mind me taking it, is like, you know, sometimes you would give someone like a friendly like, Sam, you bloody idiot, and then like, wouldn't it be fun because you do it lightly?
You
What's the
hurt
slap
me.
count on this pod episode?
I don't like that I'm
Same
in the
as the
middle. I think
paragraph.
I'm getting the slap the most.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, but we can move past that.
Okay.
There was a bit of silence. I honestly didn't know my dad said he had a surprise for me, but I thought it might have been a puppy, said Lockie. Blade was Lockie's adoptive father. Last year, Lockie had discovered that his real father, Vladek Slobodominovic,
Pretty
the
good.
prisoner of Kazkaban, who had been falsely imprisoned for the murder of Jordan Borden. He was finally reunited with his children, Lockie and Gemini, who were identical twins who had grown up separately. Lachy saw Gemini over on the Slytherin table, who smiled and waved at him. John Mooney was seated next to Gemini and glared at Gemini.
Those bloody Mooney
Now,
kids.
pretty good reset there of
Gemini and Lachy.
yeah.
And well done, Jackie, on reading the words of a great author who is skilled at a reset.
I think it's with John Mooney. So John Mooney's sitting next to Gemini, but glaring at him. Like, why? Like, he's like, oh, I hate this guy. I'm going to sit right next to him.
I think it's like don't smile and wave at the Gryffindors.
Oh.
What are you doing?
So
you
I'm
dog?
a big dum-dum.
Yeah. That's all right.
I guess if you're just listening to this, you don't know how many times I've been slapped. But it's been quite a few.
I'm going to put the microphone on the slap. So that's what a slap sounds like if you want to isolate them.
Ow,
Now
you
can
hurt me?
ADR that into the rest.
Yeah, just copy paste.
Might get Jackie to
You
edit that.
heard me. Yeah. All right, cool. Let's do paragraph 22.
No, come on.
Like, how are you doing this?
Oh, I'm just making it up.
I can't do math.
Believable.
I believed it.
Blade confidently walked into the front of the classroom with his head held high and shook Harry's hand, smiling. He was handsome, but also somewhat rugged in appearance, with long, somewhat tattered robes, brown hair, and some facial hair.
It
Kind of sounds a bit like me.
I was just thinking that. Hang on a second.
You should have worn your tattered robes in today.
I'm sitting next to this guy.
I'm in full tattered robes. I've got a few.
You've got brown hair and some facial hair.
And an adopted child. Yeah, wow.
Hello, everybody.
Love this.
My name is Blade Lockhart. Blade is actually short for Bladen. What an utterly stupid name.
But there is a name that. Oh no, there's a name that's Braden.
Bladen's kind of sick.
Yeah.
Bladen's cool. Yeah, there's
Bladen's
actually,
like really good at tech decks.
You know, there's because we already knew his name was Bladen from book 3.
Oh, okay.
There's a street downstairs that's called Bladen Lane or something.
That's cool.
It's right there. We can go visit
Don't
it as
dox
part.
yourself.
The amount of times that we've kind of you tried not to dox yourself, you have, and then
Yeah.
I think you've said the exact apartment number you're in before.
Yeah, 209.
Yeah. Because I did see that. Oh, but
Whoops,
now if
I mean 208.
which is up for
My
sale.
neighbours.
Which is up for sale at the moment.
Yeah, don't go to their house
And
because they don't need this.
I said it'd be funny if I bought the
need
apartment
this. I
next to
do.
mine.
I'd love for you to buy it. We were thinking of buying it. Should we go halves? Try threes.
You can put a door in the middle.
Cut a door out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bed.
Yeah. All right. Well, that'll be Patreon. That'll be our next stretch goal.
Yeah.
If you guys,
we're
if we
saving
get
for.
100 Patreons, Sam will buy the apartment next door with his own money. But
And I've said this is separate. I've said this in the podcast before, I think, but my dad wanted to name my oldest sister Blade.
that's right.
Okay.
Like, just having a girl, what are we going to name her? My dad was like, Blade,
What did it end up being?
Rachel.
Wow, what a turn.
But her middle
downgrade.
name is Jade.
What a downblade.
That was
Jade.
Yeah, she's Rachel Jade. That's as far as Dad could get.
He's
Blade.
clearly skilled in negotiation.
Yeah.
Well, no, because you'd hope you would have got Rachel Blade.
Yeah, God, that would have been
Oh,
good.
that's a great name.
Rachel
That is
Blade.
such a good name. If she went into like comedy or something like that, I reckon.
Rachel
Or
Blade?
even being the singer of a pop punk band.
Yeah.
Being an assassin?
Being an assassin.
Rachel Blade?
Yeah, but she's like a gun expert,
True.
not knives.
Yeah,
No.
the irony.
Yeah.
Or spoons.
Anyway, let's do paragraph 20.
No, we're still halfway through this one.
Okay.
What an utterly stupid name, but Blade has energy, has power like a knife. Blade took his wand out and waved it, causing a large knife to appear. He laughed and threw it towards Harry, then waved his wand to stop it in mid-air right in front of Harry's face.
Wow.
Oh.
Okay, I know I'm high. Oh, this is Harry, sorry. Okay, I know I'm high right now, but that was awesome, said Harry, laughing highly.
Laughing highly. Yeah. This also happens a lot. This also happens a lot in the book where you read the line and then the way you've meant to have said it, Mike has put this random description that can't be.
Oh, yeah, afterwards.
Yeah.
That's afterwards
So you
anyway.
kind of have to do a reread with the information you
yeah,
learned.
yeah. It's,
Oh, well. I don't usually have to read it, so that's not a problem I personally encounter.
But, you know, this is for when Mike's off the podcast. And
Yeah,
I don't
when you
usually
guys
have
are
to
doing
read
it.
it either.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's very-
that's true.
Yeah.
But you
Every year or
choose
so.
to. You
Yeah.
choose to read. You don't have to. And that's the difference.
Blade walked over and pulled the knife out of thin air and waved his wand, making it disappear. In times like these, the dark farts are prevailing. There are whispers of great returns of dark wizards. Rumors are swelling, like stomachers full of farts. And like a fart, dark wizards can emerge like that.
Ooh.
He snapped his fingers, causing several flames to come out like the Human Torch in Fantastic Four.
I love that movie.
It's obvious.
That's like Chris Evans. He would click his finger. Yeah,
But he's got
we've
some
all seen
info.
it. Yeah, but he's an aura.
oh yeah.
Aurora. He's an aurora.
He's,
Has everyone seen Wolverine and Deadpool?
Yeah.
Did you see it?
I know of them.
Yeah, I haven't seen them lately. I
Chris
saw
Evans.
them a few months ago.
Chris Evans was in it.
Yeah, I saw them
Yes,
walking the
as-
street and I just sort of
yeah.
gave them the peace sign and kept going.
They're like, Mike. I was like, hey, guys, I don't want to be involved with what you guys get up to.
Did we do the peace thing on the Patreon? But anyway, whatever.
Yeah, we did. Should we tell it again?
I saw Mike in public, yelled out to him. He
was
turned
across
around.
the road.
He turned around, just gave me a peace sign, and then kept walking. And I was like, Mike, it's me.
Like, who am I, John Lennon? Like, oh, I don't want to be near fans because they
Yeah.
might kill me, but I'll do a peace sign.
Yeah. Anyway, let's move on.
Oh, God.
These are dark and troubled times, I assure you. The boys and the rest of the students listened intently. Blade was such a natural and charismatic speaker. Thank you. But I assure you, under my apprenticeship, you will have no trouble warding off the dark farts.
I'm okay. This is not how I imagine Blade, and I feel like it is up to interpretation. But I don't. I feel like you're leading the audience to dislike him.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just
With the
sound
voice-
really
you-
dislikable.
Yeah. you
I
sound
get
like a
that a lot.
dickhead.
I get that a lot.
when you
No,
say-
I kind of liked it because I was like, maybe, as you're saying, I'm like, maybe there is something a bit evil about Blade.
Yeah, maybe. I mean,
And
his
he-
name's Blade. That's a fucked name.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like if it was Jade, you'd be like, oh yeah, Blade. The fuck?
Who's in charge of this?
Yeah.
Who wrote this?
I don't.
Yeah, no, you do what you.
I think I like it.
Okay.
But read. I was gonna say read
You
how
read
you
how
want. but
you want to read.
Yeah, but then now there's a critique underlying that.
Yeah, but
But-
hey, this whole podcast is a critique of society
Holding a mirror up.
to society. Peace,
Holding a
guys.
sign up to the side.
Yeah.
Which is what we should all do. Just yeah. I encourage you, if wherever you are today, give a peace sign to a stranger. You
I
won't
got
regret it.
one hand in my pocket, and the one's giving a peace sign.
What's that?
You do, what?
Is that a song?
Yeah.
It sounded like AI. Like an AI wrote that. It sounded like you put into AI, write a song about giving a peace sign on the street.
You don't know that song?
What's it called?
What's her name? What's her name?
It's called giving a peace sign.
Jagged Little Pill.
Oh, Alanis Morissette.
Alanis Morissette. I got one hand in my pocket,
and
one's
the other
pl-
one's
and then someone's playing the piano. Another verse is giving a peace sign.
Wow.
What
Wait.
it all comes down to, everything's gonna be fine, fine.
Do you have to let it linger? No. Okay.
I can't believe it. Wow.
I'm sorry. No.
And she does her other ones.
But I still encourage you to
Ironic
do
and-
it. Yeah, ironic is great.
Wow. Okay. Look. Let's
Isn't that
keep. Isn't it ironic that you're saying it's great, but you don't know her other songs?
Jackie, do you know her songs?
So usually I don't break it into songs.
Usually he does. Though, so
I usually
you
do.
should try to find
so far
a song.
you haven't
I
broken
think
into songs.
the
which is
listeners
my
are
biggest-
disappointed
Yeah,
with
yeah.
the lack of that.
Yeah, this is the least
Yeah.
musical episode we've had.
Yeah.
But
Anyway.
usually Mike then knows the song I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
that's why that was really tough. for all
Although I'm
involved.
doing a really, hang on, can I get a little bit? Just sorry for the listeners, but actually, usually what does happen is Mike often breaks into a song that I don't know. So in fact, I'm playing your role really well.
True. And I'm playing someone else.
I don't know.
Your role? Yeah.
I don't know what you're doing here, to be honest.
Why are you still here?
I don't know. Give peace a chance. Just do it.
Okay, sorry, you keep going. I'm going to look up the Alanis Morissette songs.
Okay, cool.
The boys looked behind at the teachers, many of whom seemed enamored by Blade. except for Professor Flitwick Jr., who was staring at him intently with what appeared to be deep anger.
Oh.
That being said, he had just eaten one of the chili dogs, which were extra spicy, so it may have just been the spice factor playing up. As they noticed, he was drinking lots of water while continuing to look down at a strange piece of parchment.
He was doing that in the last... Something weird going on with Flitty June.
Wasn't it? Didn't he try to resign or something last year?
Yeah, he wanted to go on a soul-searching journey. You'd know all about that.
He knows something.
Oh,
I
you're
think he
wearing
knows something.
Beatles socks.
That's right.
And I was just talking about John... Now that is ironic. Isn't it ironic?
What's that?
Ah, don't worry.
No, sing the full verse.
Actually, is that even how the song goes?
Yes,
Isn't it ironic when it's calling for you?
No.
Listen to your heart.
It's like rain
you know that
on your
song.
wedding day, a free ride, but you've already paid that good advice that you just didn't take. Who would have thought it figures? That's that song, right?
Does she say any? Isn't it ironic?
Yeah, at some point.
Okay.
How I always get roped into doing karaoke. Every time I see Friends.
All right. Where are we at? We're at
Sorry.
102. That's actually not bad.
Oh, I thought you said the time was 102.
No, the
I was
time
like,
is
oh my God.
12:17.
I've
Peace.
got another podcast at 102.
Oh, yeah, true.
Well, sorry, at 1. We didn't schedule for 102. That'd be crazy.
All right.
Harry began sarcastically clapping towards Blade in what appeared to be a level of jealousy at how receptive the students were to him.
It's like the judge in Thank God You're Here.
Well done.
Oh, well done, Blade.
Wow. You pulled out a knife. Well, I'll stab you in the back, you bastard. I love sarcastic clapping.
You're not going to believe this.
Oh, what?
The next chapter goes, wow, well done, Blade.
Wow, guys. Well done.
Awesome work, mate. Yep, you're just great, aren't you? Sit the fuck down.
That's
That's
crazy.
absurd.
That's
Imagine
crazy.
they said that.
On what? Thank God You're Here.
Sit the fuck
Sit the
down.
fuck down.
Wow. Great.
Arch Barker.
Yeah. Maybe not having Arch Barker on.
He was on back in the day. I loved
yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Arch, there's a baby in the audience, but you bloody made me cry tonight. Now feed me. Thank you. Deep cut. Whatever.
Yeah.
Harry aggressively gestured to an empty seat next to Professor Lockhart Jr. Professor Lockhart Jr. was actually next to two
No,
empty
wait.
seats.
Flitwick Jr.
But it says Lockhart.
Does it actually?
There's no Professor Lockhart Jr.
No, there's Professor. I think it's supposed to be Flitwick, but then
This happens a lot.
Is Lochy Professor Lockhart Jr.?
Lochy would be Professor Lockhart Jr.
But I think it's supposed to be Flitwick because there is no Professor Lockhart Jr.
so this is
And so
another
I think
puzzle.
what's happening here is that
puzzle.
the author wants us to know that this is an unreliable narrator.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
Very American Psycho-esque.
Why can't you do that?
I've said to you there's an unreliable narrator.
You know,
And
this
I've called
is what I want from you.
I've called them unreliable. I've called them unfunny. I've called them just fucking shit.
Called him a bad mentor.
Fuck. Okay. Yep. Unreliable narrator. I guess that's true.
Professor Lockhart Jr. actually sat next to two empty seats. One was the largest middle seat, which was known as Harry's seat. The other was just an average seat. Blade accidentally sat at Harry's seat, which infuriated Harry. So yeah, anyway, if anyone wants tips on to get defense against the dark farts, I can help too. Just so you know, go to wherever you trust more, I guess, Harry said jealously. In sort of the voice I was doing before.
Yeah.
Wait. So
So this is one of those things where you think it leads you to believe that someone else is going to speak, and then you're like, oh wait, that was Harry. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Happens.
So Harry's saying, yeah, I mean, I also am pretty good
Anyway,
at
I mean-
defense against the dark farts, guys. Like,
just-
if you want help, yeah.
Just go to whoever you trust more, I guess.
Yeah,
just
I mean,
whoever you trust more.
I mean,
Go
I'm
just-
what?
That's right,
Headmaster?
it's not a test.
or
You know,
some guy
you know
I
me for a
hired?
few years, and he just kind of floats in.
But also, Harry hired him. So it's
Yeah, no, but he's like, I've made a
Who
mistake.
hired this
I have,
guy?
Yeah. I've made a dark
this is a
mistake.
terrible mistake. Okay.
Lochy looked up. He was gleaming at his father, who was gleaming back in pride.
Oh, I like that.
While Blade wasn't his biological father, he had raised him as his own, treated him well and loved him. As far as Lochy was concerned, he was flesh and blood.
Aw.
But he's not.
Guys, we're going to be so safe with my dad here this year, Lachy said. We might as well just end the book here. Nothing is going to go wrong. I swear it.
Oh,
That's good.
that is good. I feel safe.
Yeah, I feel safe too. Should we
Should we end
just end it? That's book 4.
Like the podcast or like our lives?
No,
Like,
not our lives.
Suicide pact
No,
right now.
Whoa. Whew.
I've got nothing else.
I've got nothing
On
on
today or just generally?
Oh, I do have that other podcast.
Yeah, it's
so.
wide open.
Can you guys
Sam's
stick
got that other podcast, so maybe you should just do it because I've got it 2 o'clock as well.
Oh,
So
I don't want to do it if you guys.
Yeah.
no, do it. Come on.
We'll probably do it if you do it.
might. Yeah.
Oh,
I've got a few. Anyway, we'll
I'm
figure
too
it out.
tired to kill myself today.
That's actually not funny.
If you
Like this
think,
whole thing isn't funny. 13, 11, 14.
yeah,
Lifeline.
lifeline.
Yeah.
Okay, Mike. Seriously, if I was, no, don't worry. Let's move on.
All right.
We
Here
don't
we
cut
go.
anything.
Kill the vibe, don't kill yourself.
That's it. That's it. No.
Wow, exactly. That was all
Wow.
a scene. Wow, what a scene where we
Yes.
pretended to make fun of that.
Yeah.
Silence!
Oh God! Well, that's apt.
Harry
was that just
yelled.
you? I know that was Harry. I thought maybe that was just you telling me and Sam.
Well, you know. Harry yelled directly into Lacey's face. There is one
Lacey
more.
or
I
Lucky?
say Lacey.
But the H and the E are not even near each other on a QWERTY.
Or have we got one of our
new
rare
character.
female characters? A rare female character has appeared, but she's been yelled in the face by a man. So
Oh, well, I think it is Lachy, in which case it's okay.
A nickname, perhaps. There is one more announcement for this year, and I would like to announce it right. Harry looked at his watch.
and there's about 30 dots in a row, not just
Okay, yeah.
Continued looking. He continued some more.
Wow, the suspense.
More continuing occurred.
But it's almost like he's continuing to do nothing. So it's like the opposite. Like it's not continuing. It's
wow,
an
that's a bit of
ironic.
a yeah.
Isn't it ironic
I still don't
when
get
it's
that.
calling?
I don't.
That's a different song, though. Do you know that song? It's like, listen to your heart
Yeah, so it doesn't have ironic in it.
when it's calling for you.
Listen to your heart.
Do you know it?
There's nothing
Who is that? Is
else
that
you can do.
Vanessa Amorotti?
know
Or is it
it.
Nikki Webster?
You're going, and I don't know why.
Listen to your heart.
Did someone say Vanessa Amorosi?
Yeah, I said that. Here's something.
Casey Chambers.
Is it Casey Chambers?
No.
Someone do a wiki explaining all these songs. Jackie, over to you.
The suspense was killing everyone, particularly the listeners.
That's
One-
not real.
One boy actually died of suspense
Roxette.
and was taken to the nearest
Sam,
hospital.
we've moved past that. We're in a read now.
Sorry, that's Roxette.
One boy actually died of suspense and was taken to the nearest hospital where he was pronounced dead. Now, said Harry.
Oh.
End of chapter.
End of chapter.
Wow, there's another announcement.
Wow.
There's going to be some more deaths with this suspense going on.
Mic drop. Now, how
Like
so?
Hatch.
Well, first of all,
Commentating, really
Jackie, meh. Well,
You didn't commit to it. You didn't
I can't.
commit to
Well,
that.
Jackie, you were reading the book. It was a bloody page turner. You're turning my pages right now. 10 out of 10. We're going to sell 1 million copies. Thank you.
Wow. You were reading a book. Call this whole podcast a library because everyone's going to check you out on the next episode of Harry Potter the Boys.
Thank you for doing that, Jackie. How did you feel? Were you getting a bit bored in the middle or were you feeling okay? I thought this is probably one of the best episodes
No, I
we've
had
ever done.
fun.
Oh, great.
It was fun.
Thank
This was
God.
a hang.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, I do wish I knew what Harry was about to say, but
I guess you'll never know.
I'll never know.
Yeah, true. You could listen to
you
the
think-
next one.
I'll never know until next year when I come back and you
Yeah,
tell
yeah.
me.
Yeah, and that's the life of a periphery.
Do you think? Here we go. Jackie? Do you think you'll keep listening?
Yeah, I've listened to every episode.
Good.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
a bit of
Of
a
course I
test.
listen
Bit
to
of a
every
test.
episode.
A classic answer. And guys, let's do some plugs. Jackie, you plugging anything?
I've got a lightning adapter.
Sam, you plugging?
Yeah, but mine's one of those like European ones.
Oh, yeah.
that- No, I don't think I have anything to plug.
Well, Get
which
merch.
sucks.
RadioMike.com.au/merch. The link is in the bio, but someone messaged and said it didn't work. But that's it. You'll figure it out. Jackie is on Insta at illfection, ILLfection. Sam is on Insta at Sam Garlep, GARLEPP. Double P. And you know
P
what,
with
guys?
a double C.
Double C,
Yeah.
double P, double C. And guys, I'm going to finish this off in the only way I know how. Peace. Goodbye, amores.
Listen to your heart
When it's calling for you, listen to your heart.
Oh,
He's got
that's
him.
really good.
I'm going to play that out in the edit. I'll put it in the edit if we ever find out who wrote it.
No, we won't.
Well,
Yeah.
Who wrote the
the
song?
song, yeah.
This book. Yeah,
This
we don't
book,
know.
yeah.
Whoever's editing this thing.
Well,
All right.
that's it.
Well, we already said goodbye, so we don't need it.
Listen to your heart when it's calling for you.
Play us out, Casey Chambers. It's not her.